From VTV Channel 6 Studios in downtown Vernal, this is Local Point with your host, Chris Piner.
Hello everyone and welcome to Local Point. I'm David Gale and for Chris Piner today. Local Point, of course, brought to you by Strata Networks. We'd like to welcome to the VTV6 studio Reed Rasmussen and Hal Hatch, two wonderful men from the American Legion. Kind of a bunch of jokers that I've learned really quickly, but some really nice individuals here. Reed and Hal, before we do anything else, maybe we should talk a little bit about what the American Legion is, for those viewers who don't know, and your roles in the American Legion. So Reed, what is the American Legion?
Well, the American Legion is an auxiliary of people that has been in the service.
Okay.
And has been out of the service and still want to do community involvement, be involved with the community, and to help other veterans and our community. That's basically what we want to do.
Okay, and what's your role in the American Legion?
My role here in Vernal is I'm the so-called commander of the Vernal Post 11.
Okay, and what does that mean? Now
we have a commander, a vice commander. We have all the steps down. You know, the adjutant, and everybody's involved in making the American Legion run the way it should be run. And I just happen to be the commander of our post.
And he's the boss.
He's the that means he's the boss. That's exactly what that means.
Well, that's what it means, yeah.
And so, is there is this a regional unit, or is it just a local city unit? How does...
every city has well, not every city, but most cities have a American Legion post. Okay. And I think there's 9 cities here we're in post District 9. Okay. Of the Utah District 9, and that's including Roosevelt and Vernal, Fort Duchesne, Mighton, Altamont. There's all of us.
Basically, about all the cities here in the Uinta Basin,
right,
that are all part of this one district that you're the commander over.
No, he's the commander.
You're the commander over. You're just the local.
I'm the local.
So how? Then this bigger regional thing, you're a commander over that.
I have District 9 and District 5 and District 2. That takes in from Monticello, Blanding, Utah to Daggett County, and it takes in over to Price and Richfield and Heber.
A lot of responsibility between you two gentlemen. You spend a lot of time making sure the American Legion is running smoothly?
We try to.
Yep, it takes a little time.
Right.
But you have lots of, in every little town you have a post and a commander, and he's the boss of that post, and he calls all the shots, and everybody just kind of falls into line and they do what they're supposed to.
Sure. So the American Legion, to recap what you've told me, is an organization that allows veterans to participate together in an organized way in their communities. What are some of the things that the American Legion typically does? What do they get involved in?
Okay, we lead the parade on the 4th of July, the 24th. We raise the flags on the courthouse lawn on certain holidays and salute. And our biggest primary job is we gather up money and make money throughout the year to send so many boys and so many girls to Boys State and Girls State at Weber College.
What is that? Okay,
they go up there and spend a week. We teach them, all the counselors and everybody. We have lots of, they go to Weber State. Okay. They set up cities, counties, and towns. Okay. And they have legislators, senators, congressmen. We teach them about the Constitution, the principles of justice and freedom and democracy and political welfare in the community that they're going to live in.
Wow.
They get 3 credit hours for going that week. and they live, sleep, and do from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, and we keep them busy. They're so tired they don't want to go downtown, and they don't. They stay on campus, and I still see guys that I was in Boys State with at Camp Williams, and we still communicate, and that was in 1957.
Wow.
Governor Herbert brags about him being in Boys State, and that was the best experience in his life.
What are the ages of the youth that get to go to this?
They're just before senior year.
Okay.
They got to be a junior. Well, they're past a junior year, going into senior year.
This seems like something that the kids who may have had siblings who have done it might be really interested in doing, but that maybe not everybody knows about.
I don't think they do.
We've only got a couple seconds left before we have to go to our first break, but I definitely want to come back to this idea of how we find out about it. Maybe just while we have 20 seconds left, you can tell me if people are looking for information about the American Legion, where can they go?
Okay, we have a counselor that goes to myself, go to Uinta High School, and we sat there during teacher conference and had a booth, and the whole school should know about it this year. Other times we haven't done that. But this year we've done that.
We've done that. Okay. Well, stay with me, guys, here, and of course you stay as well, because in the next segment we're going to be talking more about the American Legion, more about this Boys and Girls State, and why they need your help. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
With advanced all-digital cable television from Strata Networks, you can enjoy jaw-dropping digital picture on hundreds of channels, exclusive local programming with VTV6, and follow your favorite college teams in incredible HD on the Pac-12 network, all with no contracts, no costly equipment, and no dishes mounted to your home. For details, visit your Strata store in Roosevelt or Vernal, or call 622-5007. Strata Networks. We connect lives.
Welcome back to Local Point. Once again, we've got Reed Rasmussen and Hal Hatch joining me in the VTV6 studio discussing the American Legion, specifically here in our region and in the Uinta Basin. And we've been talking about money that you raise in order to send juniors from high school to Boys State and Girls State at Weber College, and some of the things that they learn. And they learn about their community, about government, about governing, about freedom, just this awesome week of growth for these kids. And Reed, you were just telling me that besides the fact that they can earn 3 credits for school, that there's scholarships that are given as well. How does that work?
Last year, the American Legion at Boys State gave over $3.2 million to the kids that was at Boys State.
Wow.
We had 2 boys last year get 2 full 2-year scholarships. All they got to do is get after it. They can run for senator, they can run for congressman, they can run for, any sheriff, anything they want to in that city that they're assigned to. And they put up posters. It's really fun to watch.
Just like a regular campaign.
And that's how the kids learn how the government works.
Right. And you're a counselor there. You've been the last few years?
Yes.
I understand?
Yes.
How's that been for you?
A real good learning experience.
Yeah? Being able to see these kids learn and grow?
Oh, yeah. And the graduation that these kids have on a Friday morning is one of the most inspiring things I've ever been to.
That's very neat.
To see the kids from Monday develop through Friday and see what they go through, any family has got to be real proud of these kids.
And that's just one of many things that the American Legion does.
Right.
We had been talking about what you do at parades, and that's very, people see that every year, and they see you guys come down with the flags, and everybody waves, and hopefully they stand and salute the flag. But you also provide some services that a lot of people don't see until it's a time of mourning, funerals.
Okay.
What does the American Legion provide when it comes to veteran funerals?
Okay, on the veterans' funerals, when they die, the mortuary will, contact the American Legion in Salt Lake City, and they call us or whoever they want to use to do the flag set, fold the flag, give it to the widow or the one left, and we have a 21 gun salute. We have somebody blow taps, and then we dismiss, and we've buried, I think, 57 veterans this year.
Wow.
In Uintah County, and that's just in our cemetery around here.
Yeah.
We're busy. We do probably 1-2 a week, and then we'll go for 3 or 4 weeks, won't have any, and then we have 2 or 3 a day.
And it's just a volunteer service that the American Legion offers as kind of a part of the brotherhood of being a military member.
That's
Yes,
right.
Yes.
And we've got some old soldiers. If you don't call them to tell them to come in, they stumble around,
Yeah.
They're madder than hell. They let you know not to miss them anymore.
Yeah.
That's their deal to their comrades.
Yeah, for sure. How is the membership here locally?
We have about 82 members here in Vernal. We can always use younger memberships. If anybody wants to join the American Legion or find out what we do and where we spend our time, just give me a call.
Okay.
And I'd be glad to explain it to them or invite them to a meeting. Yeah, we meet every second Thursday at 6:30 on North Vernal Avenue at our post. We have a post there
There, North Vernal Avenue.
Yep, at the we're 341, I think, North Vernal Avenue.
Okay. And is there a website where people can go to get information about
yes, sir.
such things like that?
www.utlegion.com. You can find out anything that the American Legion's going to do in the state of Utah.
Do you have any? We've got about a minute and a half left. Do you have any events or things coming up that people can look forward to? I mean, we've got, obviously we're coming into the summer season, which means we've got parades coming up. What's next on you guys' list?
Well, tomorrow night we're going to have a meeting at our post with a barbecue.
Thursday.
Or Thursday.
Yeah,
tomorrow night.
Okay.
And we got the people. We're going to have a little barbecue afterwards, and we're inviting anyone that would like to come to our post that's been in a service, and I don't care if they've been in a service. We even have what they call Sons of American Legion.
Okay.
Now, there's a post here in Vernal, and if you haven't been in the service, but your grandpa was, anybody that's ever been in a service is eligible to join the Sons of American Legion.
Oh, that's really neat. I
And
like
what
my
they
father's
are,
in the Navy.
most of them are young people that we're hoping to train to be able to take our jobs when we need them.
Well, hopefully you guys are around
And that's
for
what
a long time.
we're doing there. So,
Well, you provide an awesome service to the community. Again, for those out there watching want to know more, www.utlegion.com to find out more. Thank you, gentlemen, for your service, both your active service that you were in and currently in the community. Glad to have you here. And thank you, of course, for joining us. That's all for today's show. Go see your local American Legion. Be sure to like us on Facebook for updates on your favorite VTV6 programming, and we'll see you here next time.